you're watching live coverage. We're back. My phone did drop the Facebook connection, but we're back. I have the Sam's Club typed in. We're heading that way right now. So I don't know if you're going to hear my GPS talking over into the camera or not. So just bear with me if you do. We're not too far from Sam's Club right now. We're just about a couple miles. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to keep connection, and their Sam's Club, the parking lot be wide enough. It'll give me a place to pull over, and so I'm gonna make a left back here on 49. Kind of back to the same area I just was. Actually, I'm gonna be on 91. Looks like State Highway 91. So, excuse me. So I know that this area is obviously the okay area here. So I see a lot of roof damage here. You see that blowing in the wind there? See that right there? So obviously that part of town is the worst. So I'm just gonna do the best I can here. It's kind of hard to do all of it by yourself, but you know, I'm gonna do the best I can. So we're gonna turn left or turn right onto North Bridge Street here in just a second, and that will take us into the damage area. So 700 feet. So right here at this light is bridge. So I got to make kind of a wide turn. I have a 40-foot flatbed behind me. So hold on one sec. Got to look behind me, make sure I'm not take out anything. There's a tow truck right there with a damaged truck. Ooh. No, you guys couldn't see that. I know you probably saw the tow truck, but I know you didn't see the damaged area or the damaged vehicle. So we're gonna turn here on to East Washington Ave in just a few minutes. So like I said, this is the hit area that I can tell. I see stuff all over. So again, just as a precaution, I see a lot of people out moving stuff out here in this area. So we're gonna turn right here. So this is the hit area, I believe. So at some point, we're gonna start seeing the damage path. This is East Washington. So and then now we're gonna stay on this for a few, and then we're gonna go down to South Caraway. See a lot of debris. There's some insulation right there in that tree. So again, this is kind of a viewer discretion is advised video. We are, look, that sign is completely bent in that guy's yard, bent over. This is a damage video. If you, like I said, if you don't want to see, there's people's house right there. We're starting to get back into the debris area. So if you don't want to see it, I definitely understand. You're not going to hurt my feelings. There's plastic and all stuff right there. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you quit watching. But yeah, look at all this debris here in the street. I don't know what the camera picks up. I'm doing 35 miles an hour. There's some debris over here inside. So, like I said, not totally sure. So that's where we're heading right now. We are about 4/10 of a mile from Caraway, South Caraway Road right now. The area from 49 was just so blocked off, you couldn't get anywhere. The tornado damage is just so bad. So we're 900 feet from South Caraway right now. We're gonna make this turn here on the Caraway. Of course, this whole thing isn't very trailer friendly. So, we are on South Caraway and our destination is in a mile. So, more than likely, there was the Jonesboro Police Department. Here's Old Navy. But all this looks okay here. TJ Maxx, Natural Foods. So this area looks okay. Being that we were, in the last couple videos, we were about 10 miles away in Brooklyn, and there was insulation and debris all over the place. So I know that there's a lot of damage somewhere. I know right where we were on 49 coming in was pretty bad. So if you're getting debris that far away, I'm going to try my best to get to where we can. But like I said, I have a 40-foot trailer behind me, so I'm not going to be able to fit in a lot of areas. It was fun just turning around before I started this video. So let's see. Well, this is the Burlington, Goodwill, Firestone. I'm not seeing any damage over here. And I'm about 7/10 of a mile away. Kroger, Carolan Shops. So about 6/10 of a mile out. Oh, so I think it's over there on that side. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the police brocaded area again. So, which means that it's more likely a damage area. So Sam's Club, yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be showing damage here in just about 3 seconds. So I see that they're working on all the power lines. So here, let me stop. This is the Sam's Club parking lot. So I'm gonna get out. Look at this debris here. See all that? That's all wood that I don't want to hit. So I'm gonna park here in the Sam's Club parking lot, and I'm gonna walk across where all the damage is. So my phone is fully charged. So I'll lock up my truck, and we're gonna be on foot. I got my press pass with me. So let me turn off this camera. All right, my wallet. Just bear with me, guys. All right. I can. All right. So probably gonna get a lot of looks, but it's okay. So you're watching live coverage here, National Storm Center. We are in Jonesboro. If you're just following us, I didn't get a chance to type in much of a message, but we're in Jonesboro, and we're gonna walk through this IHOP parking lot. Here's some something. We're walking, we're not hopping through the IHOP, you know, haha. Anyway, there's all people's houses, all pieces of wood, metal, all debris there. Some big pieces of wood, probably for an attic, and that is over probably 6 foot long. Those are there. Their roof. That's roofing there. And so this is someone's roof here, and more than likely it's for those buildings there. The Super 8 is, the roof is torn off a little bit. Not sure what that metal building is next to the Super 8. Oh, it's a tire service, tire center. So here's some more wood here. All chunks of wood there. So here's some more here. And then from there, that is sorry, I had a phone call. So that is a Gateway Tire Center. So here's some more debris here. Sorry, it's windy. So you can see. This is all debris. And there's the tire center. The sun is blaring right on the screen, so I don't know what you guys get to see and what you don't. And Sorry that the screen is shaking, but I'm trying to walk and show you guys everything at the same time. So, some more wood. So my guess is that that is what was like a shop area. So here's Gateway Tire. I mean, it's completely demolished there. So like I said, I'm pretty sure that everything is, we're going to come up on this other store here in a second, just to kind of show you guys. I mean, you can see how low these power lines are. They're already stretched down in a way, and there's power lines right there in the street, right there, blocking that off. So nice people here offering water and stuff. How you guys doing?
How are you doing?
I targeted the wrong storm, I guess. I was up in Illinois, where I should have been down here. The power lines stretched down off. Going across the road here, and you can see big chunks here of roofing right here in the road. And then this place here is just demolished. I'm gonna walk across the street, but here's the power line from that pole that comes straight down across the road. This was from all the power flashes from yesterday. So hopefully I can walk across here. Can I walk across? Can I walk across? Thank you. How far am I allowed to go?
You're allowed to go whenever.
Okay, I have a press pass.
No, you're good, man.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So, here is Magic Touch. This is where they process people's photos, more than likely. So, Magic Touch, they develop photos in so you can see there's cars, and this is, I'm not sure what kind of business this was, but I mean, you can just see looks like a service station here, and you can just see the piles of debris here right next to me. So a car, well, let me show you this car for a second. I'm not sure whose car it is, but and it's just demolished from this tornado. The windshield's just caved in. All the windows were broke out of it. You're watching live coverage, National Storm Center in Jonesboro. This is where the big tornado went through yesterday. Oh, here's another view over here. We'll hit that side of the street when we get back. We'll kind of walk down that area. So, not really going to go too much into this area because there's a lot of people here cleaning up. And so this here, I mean, you can see these are houses down in this area. This is a building. This is a hearing specialist center here. So how you guys doing?
All right, how you doing? Best you can, I guess.
Yeah, we were up in Illinois that where the big storms were supposed to be, and they're actually down here.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's funny. My brother was out in Phoenix, and he messaged me yesterday morning and was like, "Dude, be careful." And I
Yeah.
said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Dude, y'all are supposed to get hammered tonight." And then I got to reading about it, and it said exactly
Yeah.
what you just said. And then
Yeah.
I called him when it was over, and he's like, "I told you." And I was like, "I mean, I hear you, but thank
yeah, no, we were up in Illinois, set up in the moderate risk for severe weather. We were camped ready, and I saw this one happen. I'm like, are you kidding? And it was only a slight risk. The enhanced and the moderate was up where I was in Illinois.
you." Right.
So
Well, usually Jonesboro doesn't get hit because it hits the ridge and it goes a different direction.
Yeah.
But not this time.
So, and you can see the wall here. That was brick. So, you know, this brick building deteriorated. I'm not going to walk too much in this water. I'm not sure what it is. Probably water. But that's brick, guys. So this here is strong ef4 damage. So you see how all the interior walls are destroyed there. The exterior walls are all gone. The interior walls are stained. That's why when the tornado hits, we tell you go to an interior wall. The roof, everything is gone here. And then and this was all a brick building. So I mean, this was all brick on the outside. Every bit of this whole area was all brick. The interior walls are still stained, but everything else isn't. I mean, look at that metal completely pushed over. Easily winds of over 200 through here. I would say probably very strong ef3, low ef4. To get damage like that, that's ef4. But depending on when that building was made is what they look at. They say, oh yeah, you know, everything is completely blown away. That right there is consistent with ef4 damage. This here is consistent with ef3 damage. So, you know, it takes a lot of force to blow over brick. So we're gonna cross the street. We're gonna go into this food parking lot and kind of walk down through this area. Try not to get hit by a car. Look at this road, look at this. Snapped off. Not just blown over, but snapped. Completely snapped over. Snapped at the roots, guys. Snapped. That takes some serious wind to snap that out at the ground level. See that? That's a projectile, you know? So we're gonna cross here. We're gonna come over this way. We're gonna try to stay out of these people's way. We're not here to get in the way. Just want to show you guys a little bit. So. I mean, when you see. So, I mean, this brick is consistent with that building over there. This brick is. And it's all the way across the street in another parking lot. I mean, hey, Selena, my mom was calling. Can you let her know that I'm streaming? I'll call her back in a bit. Send her a message for me. I mean, look at this. Snapped. Completely snapped. So, look how this metal is wrapped around that pole. Thank you. This is all just completely Hey, if you share this, Selena, will you tag me in it so it appears on my timeline that I'm live? Then maybe she'll see that I'm live. If you tag me in it, share it on the bottom, and then tag my personal Facebook on it. Thank you. So that's just to give you guys an idea. I mean, that metal is completely wrapped around that pole. Yeah, it's aluminum. Aluminum's very easy to bend. That's not the point. Look at these power poles snapped off. You know, they already put up a new one in its place, but that's a power pole. Ripped apart. Completely ripped. Like a toothpick. Said I'm not. Here's the top of the power pole right there. That's the top. So we're gonna cross over a little bit here. Cross through this parking lot. You're watching live continuing coverage here, National Storm Center. Currently live in Jonesboro. Look at that. Look at the gateway sign. I heard there was some injuries. I haven't heard anything other. Look at that road sign, completely pushed over at the ground level, guys. Not up. I mean, we're talking ground level. Look at that. Look at there. Completely snapped at the ground level. So, I mean, this is going to show you. This here was a concrete building. So, I'm going to show you guys right now. This whole building was solid concrete and steel. Look what it did to it. That's concrete. There's steel. and it's completely demolished. There's nothing left of that place. It is totaled. Here's all the aluminum roofing, more than likely. There's power lines. There's another piece of brick that matches that other house, or that hearing center that we were at. How you doing? There's a tire. Can't say there's a squirrel because I haven't seen one. But just to kind of show you guys. I mean, all these people are here working, trying to clean up, get stuff going. I'd love to show you that car. Look at that Ford pickup. I'm gonna try to show it to you and try to get it right there. There, look at that one. I mean, it's just disintegrated. I'm gonna try it. It tossed this beam. You know how heavy that beam is? Look at this beam right here. Let's look at this beam. Steel beam. From there, all the way to there. You know how heavy that thing is? That's solid steel, riveted. Look. And it's tossed way out here. Yeah, you know those smaller pieces? Okay. This is steel girding here. That thing's easily a couple thousand pounds, at least. We're gonna walk through here. I'm gonna avoid these power lines, even though. Look at it. Look at all this roofing. That wall is pushed in, guys. Oh. Yeah. So that's a furniture warehouse. Half off on every couch. No, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little far. Tossed that truck. That tornado tossed that, guys. The rear wheels are up off the ground a good 2 feet. Dug the front into the ground. Look at these trailers. They're tossed. This one still has. See, I do transport, so I mean I understand this right here. You know, this is a guy's livelihood here. You know, and I have an enclosed trailer that I haul couches and stuff in. I mean, you know. I'm not gonna make it that way. This is all the roofing there, steel beam. Not gonna make it that way. I'm gonna have to walk around this side. I have no clue what my phone is at for battery, but if it, oh, this whole thing is pushed out toward me. This whole wall. The tornado came, pushed that cement wall this way, and everything is shifting that way. Easily ef4. Look at all the furniture, all the chairs. All that was inside. So the tornado blew through all that, guys. Look at that. I'm looking up at this wall. See all that? That's steel. Look, they're snapped off at the ground level. That's the they're cemented in. They're snapped off at the ground. See all that? See how that beam right there? See how that beam right there is pushed toward me? That's snapped off. Easily ef3, ef4 damage here. Easily. Look at that power pole. It's completely snapped off. So this is a furniture warehouse right here, guys. This building that I'm walking around, this is a furniture warehouse. And you can see the roofing here. It's just all pushed. Here's some more solid steel. There's more parts of it. There's part of a power pole right there. Toss these little sheds. So those guys are up there working on the roof. We're gonna walk through this parking lot because there's a lot of cars in this parking lot here. Look at these poles. This was a gate at one point. This was a gate. Big car. So this is all roofing here. So this building here, this is all roofing from that building over there. National Storm Center.
Okay. Well, you missed your NOAA guy a while ago.
Huh?
You missed your NOAA guy a while ago.
You what?
The NOAA guy.
Oh. So we were targeted up north. We were up in Illinois where all the strong storms were supposed to be yesterday.
It's out there everywhere. Everybody says there wasn't even supposed to be any tornadoes in Arkansas.
Well, there was this area was under slight risk for severe. Yeah, I was in the moderate risk. And
yeah, I sat there and watched it happen
Yeah.
outside when it did, and I was 4.5 miles due that way.
Do you-
when it hit, and I could feel the wind on it.
do you know if there was injuries with this tornado?
Yeah,
There was?
yeah. KEIT News has it.
Okay.
But it is-
Oh,
with
just mine.
COVID-19, everybody's in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All your housing damage is that way.
Well, I don't really want to show people's houses and people
And they
trying to
weren't
clean
ripped
up.
from the foundation.
Huh?
They weren't. There's only like 1 or 2 ripped off the foundation.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is where it started.
Oh, this is where it touched down. So
This is the NOAA guy was just here,
oh, really?
and he said this is where it.
Oh.
This is where it directly fell. Right there.
Well, this is easily EF3, low EF4 damage.
What we were talking about, because it pulled
Uh-huh.
the building.
Yeah.
It pulled the whole side of the concrete that long into perfect condition. So that's probably going to put it to 4K.
EF4?
Because it does.
Yeah.
You see the trees?
Yeah.
There's no uplift.
Yeah.
It's all just.
Snap them off at the tree, at the ground level.
But when you got uplift and it's
Yeah.
pulling things up out of the ground that are anchored,
Yeah.
like a tree,
Uh-huh.
it's a 4.
Yeah.
And that's the only place that's showing a 4. Yeah.
Appreciate the information, sir. You have a great day. There you go. So, straight from Jonesboro PD himself. Easily EF4. Told you ef4. I know this is private property. I really don't want to walk too much through this because it's gated. So I will show you from here, because this is post office here, guys. So because this is private property, I will just show you these cars in the parking lot from the gate. I don't really want to go on other people's property. So, and that just the damage alone just continues. So, and then it continues straight that way. So this is where it started. This is where it first touched down. And I mean, this was a pretty strong tornado. So easily ef4. You guys are watching live coverage here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Scene of yesterday's, not a deadly tornado, but there were injuries. So we're gonna walk through this parking lot here. So this is the furniture warehouse that we just walked by, and you can see. How you doing? Oh. Huh?
Cleaning up the parking lot. What are you doing? Taking
No, I'm filming.
Filming?
Yeah, we're live.
Where are you from?
California.
California.
Yeah. We were up in Illinois with for the severe weather up there, and I guess we should have made it down here instead.
Well, we never knew we was going to have it until we had it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it, sir.
Thank you. You guys.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Out of this destruction comes construction.
Right?
And with this debris that I'm getting, I'm making a driveway.
There you go.
Throw it down, throw gravel, set it go.
You have a great day.
Yes, sir.
Nice people here. Really nice people. There's some windows blown out right there in the hotel. Roof damaged. This is great. This is solid brick, guys. These here are rebarred. That rebar is to keep that standing up, and it snapped it all the way up. That rebar's gone. It's completely bent over. That's, like I said, you know, we heard from the cop himself. I mean, they're saying ef4 damage. I mean, I was saying ef4 before we even talked to the cop. You know, look at this wall. It's completely pushed over. So the winds came this way and then back this way on the other side of the building. So, you know, we're talking a good, we're talking, I mean, look at that steel. This whole steel, every bit of it. You know, this is all roof. This is all roofing right here. This is what goes up for the, I mean, it completely, look at this brick. It's there's a gap there, guys. All that is anchored to this wall. And I mean, look, there's an anchor point right there. So, you know, this completely blew all the anchor points. This is all rebarred into to hold in. So there's some more damaged windows. So it collapsed that roof there. That's pushed in. All these windows are, some of them are open, some are blown. That one's broken. That AC is almost blown off the building. And now now we're back at the IHOP right in front, and the Sam's Club. This is all that furniture warehouse, and you know, the tire place is next to it. So we completely walked around this whole building on this side just to give you an idea. And this is roofing. This is housing roofing here, guys. This isn't construction. This is a house roof with the wood. Easily this came from over there with all that. So now you can really see. I mean, I'm not going to go too far in for security and for my safety, but you know, just to give you guys an idea. Don't want to step on anything. And here's a long pole. Looks like aluminum. So front half. Watch out for all that oil. That's all oil. That's hazardous material right there. So, and this is the front half of the building. Snapped off in that corner and pushed in. Yeah, I can make it that way. I mean, you see this? This is a projectile. This was picked up and thrown into here, guys. The tornado picked this up and threw it through that one little sheet. That is why tornadoes are so dangerous. They pick up something. And all of these are all projectiles that can easily go through your car window, your windshield if you're driving down the highway. I mean, there's a lift just sitting here that's bolted down. This more than likely was covered. It was. So this here, this whole piece should be over me right now. This roof, this is a roof for where I am working. This is a workstation. This is the beginning of the building right here. This line, this is all inside this business. This is a roof. That platform for this area. You drive into right here. This is all supposed to be covered. Not very covered. I mean, this was all in a straight line with this building here. This all went straight all the way down. This tornado, and that's steel, guys. that's not just, look at how big those steel beams are. I mean, you know, like I said, this is easily ef4. This road sign probably doesn't even belong here. You know, you can see all the brick. You can see all the places all through here. This all brick is what holds this whole building up. You can see all the insulation. That's why we seen insulation so far away. Look at all the insulation just right there. You know, I mean, looked like something bounced off this one. So all this wood more than likely smashed that car, is what I would say. So, and this stuff probably came from over there, and from that building, came through this tornado and smashed up against the car. And you can see this one here. I mean, this is all storm damage from this one, you know. So the windows and everything is busted out. And so more than likely the debris was coming through. There's pieces of wood in the grill. Paper towel. Man, this tornado literally was chucking debris. I would easily say something probably flew from that side of the window to this side. Same with here. You know, that's why all these are all busted out. Something probably went, pieces of probably like this wood or anything probably made it through this vehicle. And you can just see that's all twisted. You know, that is easily, this is a very, very strong tornado. So you can walk out of these guys' way. Not trying to get in these guys' way. They're trying to fix all these power lines. How far in does the damage go from this point? So I came in from 49. I saw that area was all blocked off. So it goes just straight that way.
This block right here until it crossed over at the mall.
Is that right at 49?
Yeah, the mall's right there at 49, Highland, 18, 49.
And then is there damage past that point?
On further north.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
There's a lot of neighborhoods are damaged, but you can't get in there.
I'm not trying to get into the neighborhood. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying you're trying to get in there.
No.
The way at 49 goes, makes that curve, it kind of diagonal across there and ended up out at Farville.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I came in, I saw all the debris, all pieces of insulation, everything past Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was all over 49 on the highway. So I didn't, like I said, I'm not trying to get into the neighborhoods or anything. I don't want to show people doing that type of stuff. So.
Yeah, it goes all the way through. It went all the way through town, all the way to city limits.
Okay.
Whatever dissipated. So
all right.
anything between here and there is gone. Not gone.
All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, man.
You too. So we're gonna cross here. I'm gonna kind of make it back to my truck. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, I'm not gonna say enjoyed, but I hope you guys can really take something from this video. You know, when we tell you guys to really adhere to the warnings that dangerous tornadoes, see, these guys were, listen, everyone said, oh, we weren't even supposed to have storms. Not, you know, I mean, but there was a slight risk for severe weather. Slight risk. you know, but that's why we do what we do at National Storm Center. We try to let you guys know beforehand about these a few days in advance. I mean, as much as we can get, just so you guys can plan ahead, you know. And so just trying to do as much as we can, you know, a little public service here and there just to help out. Somebody's strapped. I don't wonder what that was to. But I mean, like, all these, you can see all these big chunks of wood everywhere, you know. And then, I mean, this damage just goes all the way through, and I mean, this is all roofing that hold, these are all foundation boards that hold people's roofs together, you know. And so this is Madden Crab. I see a lot of damage over here in this far side. Oh wow, look at that, guys. You know, I'm talking about projectile. That piece of wood is thrown into that business. You see that? Look at that. Look at that right there. That is someone's piece of their roof picked up and impaled into that business right there, guys. I mean, it is just thrown in there. It's just, you know, that's why tornadoes are so dangerous. I mean, obviously, oh, it blew off part of this building. So here's damage to here. I would say, excuse me, that's their roof, more than likely. That should go across there. So there's a piece of it. So this whole section from there all the way to here is all the way down. And probably more of it missing somewhere too. Here's the hotel. This is the other side of Super 8. I mean, look at the, I mean, here's a shed. There was more of those over there. See those? So there's one here, and the others are all the way down over there. Damaged window. The hotel. Looked like something smashed that. You can see where it hit the building. So obviously a piece of debris, probably that long piece of wood right there, went and smashed that whole window. See? Hey, glad you can make it, Robert. Yeah, I made it down, and so all these windows on this side are busted or cracked, but you see all the debris from it. I see we're starting to lose people, so must mean I've been showing too much video. If you guys are starting to leave, it must be done watching. But I hope you like it, this video. Not so much like it, but you know, lots of words of what to say. I don't want you to like it. I don't want you to enjoy it. I just, you know, that's all aluminum for roofing. I'm lost for words of what I actually mean. I you know, so, you know, this is a pretty hard hit area, but I do hope you share the video. You know, say, hey, you know, this guy from California ended up over here in Arkansas, and he's showing you damage of everything, and that's it. You know, we want to show you guys what these storms do, and when we tell you, hey, go to an inner area of your house where a projectile isn't going to impale you. You know, tornadoes, this was a strong tornado. We talked to the, kind of looked like a sergeant, had stripes, so I would probably say sergeant with Jonesboro Police. You know, there were injuries because everyone was at home. You know, there's a lot of homes destroyed on the other side of town, but I'm not going over there. But, you know, the other one guy said you can't get in anyway. But, you know, it's just this COVID crap going on. Everyone stay home, you know, don't do anything. And then a big tornado like this happens, and housing and everything are destroyed. And it's like, well, yeah, you know, you're telling everyone to stay home, and homes are destroyed, people are going to get hurt. You know, there's nowhere for them to go. Hopefully most of these people had a basement or got into an interior wall, closet, something that's really sturdy. That's why we tell you to go in there. I showed you that one building earlier that all the interior walls were standing, but all the exterior walls were not. You know, that's the safest place you can be during a strong tornado, unless it's an ef5, and then there's no part of your house that's going to stand. It's going to literally rip your house off the foundation, and there's nothing going to be left but a concrete stump where your house used to be. And this was almost to that point, guys. This was ef4, easily ef4 tornado. You know, we're gonna cross here, head back to the truck area. All right. So I hope you guys got to see a lot. If you joined us, as soon as I end this video, you can rewatch it. It'll be up on National Storm Center. Wonder what that piece of metal's to. But, you know, you can share it. I hope you share it. And, you know, we drove all the way from Illinois down here last night and drove in the rest of the way this morning to show this damage to you guys. And then I'm gonna head back to Denver to go pick up my load. So it's real hard to get places when you drive that. You know, I have a 40-foot flatbed with my truck, so a lot of these areas are real hard for me to get to. I don't see really hardly any damage here to the Sam's Club. All the damage is to that side over there, but they believe that this is where the tornado first touched down. It touched down here and went that way all the way to 49. So I've heard some people saying that the damage path is somewhere about 15 miles. So we seen debris over 15 miles away from the video in. So, I mean, that is a strong possibility that, you know, that tornado did go that far. So, I mean, there was debris so far away, but, you know, there might be houses that are on that side of town that all that debris came from. So, well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time, spending a little bit of time with us here with National Storm Center as we walked through this area in Jonesboro and showed you guys some damage. And I hope that you guys stick with us, share us with your friends, and I think eventually we're gonna have a little bit of a contest, give away some National Storm Center gear, some t-shirts and some mugs. It's been a little bit since we've had a light contest, so we'll probably have another one as storm season is here, just to get more and more people to National Storm Center. We've been holding right around 16,800, 16,600 for a while. So would like to get us up to 20,000 and up more with more people. And we're gonna try to make it out to a lot more of these weather events this storm season and do live coverage like we did yesterday, even though it was kind of a flop up where we were. You know, the strongest storm was down here in a slight risk and not in where we were in the moderate. So I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna head toward Denver, Colorado to go pick up my load and head back home to California. So I got some driving to do to make it back. So I hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate everyone for tuning in and walking through this area with me. Hope you guys learned something and took something from this experience. Yeah, I probably will be back before too much longer. Yeah, and then I go home and go spend some time with my 4-month-old little boy. And you know, Jonesboro, Arkansas to Northern California where we are, it's like 34 hours drive time alone. So it's 18 from Jonesboro to outside of Denver where I'm heading. So it's 18-hour drive. So I'm gonna hop off and get back to driving, and I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys keep it to National Storm Center for all your weather needs, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. You guys have a great rest of your day. Signing off from Jonesboro, Arkansas. You've been watching National Storm Center.